Hey everybody, welcome to Shifty's Club. Guys, I got some good news for you. I've been on Pokemon TCGO, and I've got two new decks for you guys. First one is the Fairy Carry deck. Kinda lost and gone, only seen like, what, 3 appearances at Worlds? One of them actually top cut, but unfortunately that one was a Rainbow Fairy deck with Aromatisse. This one is kind of unique. I'm on Pokemon TCGO right now. Um, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to find my deck. I just cleaned up my binder. Now I've got all sorts of junk from Heart Gold Soul Silver out of my 4 trades, so people can't look at them. People are asking, "Oh my god, dude, can you trade me this whole Pokemon Legend for this booster pack?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" You know, stuff like that. I've actually got 2 good decks for you guys. The first one, I'm going to show you. Yeah. And here you go, guys. I'm going to do this for you so you can actually see the Pokemon TCGO. I'm going to try to sort of put it at the corner, but I'm also going to be able to look at what I'm doing at the same time. Okay. Here's basically what this one looks like. Okay. Okay. Basically, it looks like a 3-4 Gardevoir line, 2-3 Aromatisse, 4 Cernius, 4 Acrobike, 2 Energy Retrieval, 3 Enhanced Hammer. Yes, we do run Enhanced Hammer and Fairies. 1 Sacred Ash, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Via Seeker, 1 Lysander, 4 Professor Birch's Observations, 3 Professor Sycamore, 3 Fairy Garden, 3 Gardevoir Spirit Leak, and 12 Basic Fairy Energy. Now, there's going to be several different questions on this subject. Number 1 is going to be, where is Wonder Energy? While that does serve a very good purpose in this deck, and I will agree, it really does, the only reason why it's not here is there's never been too much of a use for it in this format. Anything that's going to poison you really isn't going to lock you into a no retreat situation. Fairy Garden gives you that ability to pretty much get out of any situation. Aromatisse can swap energy out and about, and Enhanced Hammer just runs way too wildly in this format. So I really don't want to cut my basic fairies down and not be able to get them back, especially with energy retrieval. Another one I hear is, what about Repeat Ball? With these huge lines of these Pokemon, Repeat Ball should be good for Gardevoir and Cernius. And my answer to that is, there's really no need for Repeat Ball because you have 4 Acrobite, you have 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Via Seeker, you have 7 Draw Supporters. I really don't see the need when the game has been sped up so fast, and Cernius is even taking energy out of the deck, thus further densing down the amount of options you have in the deck and being able to pull out what you need. In the last one I hear, and this is kind of a weird one. People are like, okay, where's Cernius EX? And I ask why, and I said, okay, never mind, yeah, I see why. And the reason why I can figure that they'd want it is because you also have that snipe option, and, well, I really don't need the snipe option, to be honest, because Cernius can pretty much run around whatever Mega Gardevoir can't get to. So That's about it, guys. It's a really good deck. I have won about anywhere from 85 to 90% of my matches with this deck on the online. Let's take a look at another deck though. Let's see. There we go. Well, all right. This deck. This deck is something that I thought about creating. This is amazing right here, baby. This is Manectric Greninja. This one right here works so well, it's not even funny. And I'm not even going to stress that one. Now, you guys know how there's a lot of times where you're going to have opponents bench Pokemon that just sit around and absolutely just tear the field up. I mean, they can stall you, they can provide so much background, just all sorts of stuff. Well, I kind of took care of that with the 4 line of Manectric. I have a 4/4 Manectric. I have 2 Greninja, 2 Archie's Ace in the Hole, and I run a 4/5 electric water energy count. And obviously I want to have the chance to use this water shuriken, so I just have more water energy. And by the way, Manectric only needs 1 electric energy to attack, so. And it's colorless 20 and 20 snipe, doesn't even really need anything. And even points like that, you can basically take 1 or 2 Greninja in the whole match. You can basically be bringing them back with energy retrieval, you know, and then doing it again and again. I haven't decided whether I want to go up on this count. This has been working for me. 4 Acrobike, 4 Battle Compressor, 3 Energy Retrieval, 3 Enhanced Hammer, 2 Professor's Letter, 3 Ultra Ball, 4 Via Seeker, 2 Archie's Ace in the Hole, 2 Lysander, 1 Pokemon Center Lady, 2 Professor Birch's Observations, 4 Sycamore, 4 Manectric Spirit Link, 3 Headgear, and 4 Electric, and 5 Water. And those are basically the only 2 decks I'm using right now. I have not started doing any new decks in Extended, and every time I get through with the deck, I just write the list down and just clear it out of my decks, because I'm usually not going to run it anymore. Like these decks, you won't even see me running them in 2 weeks. That's just the kind of player I am. I just don't run the same thing over and over and over and over unless I'm more than certain that this is the deck. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you that this is just some simple rogue deck that I was using. I've won about 3/4 of my matches with this deck. So, yeah, that's basically it. I figured I'd just show you guys that. Also, like I told you, cleaned up my binders, so you can find capital S Shifty on Pokemon if you want. That's oops. Actually, you know what? Nah. I was potentially going to do it on another surface, but alright. Anyway, guys, thought I'd share you those decks. Again, fairies are nothing to, you know, mess around with, unless, of course, you're playing heavy metal. You know, get it? Joke? Heavy metal? Playing heavy metal? Anyway, so I thought I'd at least share those decks with you guys. I'll be updating you as soon as I get any new better decks. Several decks that I've seen have fallen short of what I thought were going to be like really good. And obviously I keep note of them in my notebooks. Yeah, I know I'm a complete nerd. Yeah, but I do most of this for you guys, so you're welcome. One deck was A deck I thought would be a really cool rogue deck to try to use. I looked at the Pokemon Min Shao, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. The one that does 40 and puts it back to your hand. And I attached like Strong Energy, Muscle Band, Fighting Stadium, doing 100 damage, and then put a Robo Substitute in its place, or a Wobbuffet, something to stall. Um, and then also had Halucha, to take care of some EX decks. Um, it it was fun, but then again, there are obvious decks that's going to run into a lot of trouble against. Yeah. Another one of them was a deck, Sceptile Ariados Vileplume. That was another deck that I thought, might have a chance, sort of, kind of, but I mean, being able to do 150 damage for 2 energy, and that's basically Sceptile and Ariados comboing, where Ariados poisons them. You would do 70 plus 60 damage, was 130, and then you add the Muscle Band, do 150, and the 10 poison between turns. And then also, I thought of using Absol, or not, the regular Dark Absol. And Absol just to move 30 damage, get those knockouts where I need them. And early game, you can see that there's plenty of chances for this to happen, kind of, sort of. Another deck that I'm happy to say that did it, going back to Ariados, is Machamp Ariados. It seems to be doing very well. Just not against some of these weird rogue decks that I don't even expect to come out. Obviously, when the next breakthrough set comes out, Machamp Ariados isn't going to have a shot, because everyone's going to be hyping the Mega Mewtwo EX, and I won't even get a shot to play it. So, yeah, might as well stick to something else. And while I'm on that note, there is one other deck that I'm got, would be a Manectric Shaman Lugia deck. Remember that deck, guys? That was also a full 4 Manectric, but it had 3 Shaman EX and 1 Lugia EX. This deck ended up being too fast. Now, granted, I did set up really well, got great knockouts, but against those lock decks, like I said, I ended up decking out against these lock decks because I just went too fast, and that's really all there is to it. So, guys, that's all I've got. If you have to subscribe, make sure to subscribe. Post any comments you have in the comment section down below. And as always, I hope you guys had as much fun as I had, and I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, Shifty's Club.